my live. Bibbidi bobbidi boop. Boop. Alright guys, let's get settled here. Let's figure out our lives. What do we got going on here? Tonight I'm using the Wizard's Tarot by Barbara Moore. I knew that. I don't know why I had to look for the box. Here we are, here we are. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I didn't actually go out today, but it's a beautiful day somewhere. Yeah, I'm on here 10 minutes early. I don't know. I was getting restless and bored and wanted to hop on here. Now listen, tonight I'm not dealing with any bullshit from stupid teenagers that, I don't know, do something with Discord where they play pranks and they harass people when they're on live and whatnot. I'm just going to politely ask them to leave my live. I'm not going to fight back with them, although it was kind of fun fighting back with them sometimes, making them look stupid. But tonight's going to be peace, quiet. Tonight's going to be a good night where we talk about spiritual concepts, we pull some tarot cards, build community, but no bullshit from stupid teenagers and young adults with no life. I'm not dealing with it. That's the bottom line. What's this thing here? What's this feature do? Oh, let me just get out of that. I don't even know what it does. All right, we'll just leave this. Sunday night, it's 7:22 Central. I'm on a little early, and Merry Christmas. Grab your evening coffee. Let's do some coffee talk and tarot. Enjoy the chilly weather. Not as cold as I would prefer it to be, but then again, I am in the deep south, so you get what you get. And I'm just doing my best to focus on the positive, enjoy the holiday, see what comes my way. Oh, I got a like. Hi there, welcome in. Is somebody on here with me? I'm a little early tonight. Who's on here? Say hello. Where you from? So, let's talk about good things. Let's focus on the positive. Let's dream together. Let's create the magic. Let's find the magic within. Let's manifest together. Let's work on our, visualization. Let's daydream together. But I feel good. It's been a good day. Benjamin Howell. Hi there, Benjamin. How are you? Welcome in. Have you been here before? Oh, wow. 13 people on here. That's a lot. Welcome in, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? My name is Joey. I'm an intuitive tarot reader, psychic, and medium. And I'm building a spiritual community on here. People that are spiritual seekers, looking for alternative things. People that have had spiritual awakenings, things like that. As a way to give back, I do offer a single one-card intuitive tarot reading in exchange for liking the live and subscribing to my page. Help me get to 500, guys. I've been going live either on TikTok or YouTube since July of this year. So, it's been fun. All right, who wants a free intuitive card reading in exchange for liking the live and subscribing to my page? Grab your coffee, guys. Let's have coffee talk and tarot. Got my Christmas mug here. All right, if you want the free card reading, do me a quick favor. Just tell me your first name, your age, what part of the world you're chatting from, and what's your zodiac sign. And I'll pull a card for you. And tonight I'm using the Wizard's Tarot. I don't know why, but I just feel like using the Wizard's Tarot. This is based on a tarot deck called the Rider-Waite, which is one of the most widely used tarot decks. It's been around for hundreds of years. "11 years old, Benjamin? Do you mean 11 years old?" Okay, Benjamin, no offense. Your parents should not be letting you on YouTube live at 11. I'm gonna remove you from my live, bro. I don't do tarot for anybody under 18. Sorry about that, brother. Parents should be a little more mindful of what their children are doing online. Yeah, guys, I don't do tarot for children. I don't do tarot for young teens. If you're under 18 and you're not considered an adult according to America, I gotta kick you out of the live. Sorry about that. This is for 18 and older. I don't do tarot for kids. It's not that kind of magic. It's about the magic within, creating the life of your dreams, manifesting the life of your dreams. Not about actual magic. What do you think? I'm Phil Dunphy from Modern Family? No. I do have a magic wand though, but it's just for show. Lonely tarot? I don't know what that means. I don't know. Do you have a wife? All right, if anybody's on here that's under 18 and you're on here to horseplay and be silly, if you're on Discord or whatnot, I'm going to politely ask you to just go ahead and leave the live. Be respectful. Be a fellow human. Treat me with respect. I'm on here to do tarot, build a community, and actually get to know people that are spiritual seekers. So if you're on here to horseplay and be stupid, I get it. You're a teenager. It's funny to you. But, you know, yeah, I am gay. But he who smelt it dealt it, so you must be gay too. What's his name? Steak Clipsed? Not a very intelligent username. So many of you guys seem to always be in the house and on social media. I feel sad for your generation. You guys don't really have much of a social life outside of the fake persona you created on social media. It's pretty sad. When I was younger, we were out of the house. We were interacting with people. We were walking around the neighborhood. We were actual functioning adults, you know, or on our way to functioning adults. We had connections with humans, but your generation is just so inside, no actual connection with people, just, you know, just social media. It's pretty sad. I'm an intuitive tarot reader, psychic, and medium. So I do tarot. And tonight I'm using the Wizard's Tarot. So yeah, if you're on here to horse around or do something with Discord, I'm gonna politely ask you to just go ahead and leave my live, guys. Be a human about it. There's no reason to sit here and be stupid and call me gay and whatever. You know, just, I don't know, go hang out with your friends, go do your own thing. I'm on here because I care about people. I'm building a spiritual community. I've had a spiritual awakening, and I like doing tarot. Tarot is fun. It's a great, clever, creative way to get some spiritual guidance. So I'm not gonna go back and forth like last night. Last night was fun, but I'm just gonna politely ask you guys to just move on somewhere else. Just be a human. Treat me with respect, and just hop off the live if you're not here to do tarot. You guys ready for Christmas? Whoever's on here that's actually on here because they want to know about tarot. Yo, 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 yo. Marcus Williams, yo. Are you just typing yo over and over again? It's kind of like how we used to make prank calls in the 80s. except now it's digital, it's social media. Yeah, I guess you can say I'm ready for Christmas. I don't really have anybody to spend Christmas with, but it'll be okay. Oh, good. Steak and chips is back. Steak and chips. You ready for the holiday? You ready for Christmas? Feel bad for what? Why do you feel bad? I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas. If your families are still around, enjoy the time with them. If your parents are still around, enjoy your time with them. Parents aren't going to be around forever. My parents are gone. They're in the other dimensions, floating around somewhere, but they're not here on Earth. Yeah, it's a part of life. Life doesn't always turn out how you expect when you're a teenager. You just got to keep rolling with the punches. I'll be okay. Sometimes you got to get alone in life to find out who you really are, find your confidence, find the happiness within. And you know what? It's just for a season. There are seasons that come and go. You know, life changes. People come into your life, they go out of your life. Moms die, dads die, siblings die. You just got to keep going. When you still have breath in your lungs and you wake up, it means you're on earth for a purpose and your soul is here for a purpose. Even you guys that are probably just some teenagers being silly on here, you guys are not just teenagers being silly. You guys are divine souls, ancient souls. And you're just inhabiting the human body right now. You're just playing a character. Just like all of us, you're doing the best you can in any given moment. I still celebrate Christmas because my mom really loved it, and she wouldn't want me to be depressed and miserable on Christmas. So I still put decorations out. You know, I still try to celebrate it the best I can. But you couldn't beat Christmas in the 80s, guys, when I was growing up. You can't beat an 80s Christmas. Hey, Melissa, my friend, how are you? Melissa, you got your evening coffee? Ready to hang out, do some tarot, build some community? Let's see, what was some of my best toys I got? Well, actually, there was a toy I always wanted, but I never got. I guess my mom looked everywhere. A toy called Teddy Ruxpin, a talking teddy bear. Man, I wanted that toy so bad, I never got it. What I did get was a talking Big Bird. Not quite the same thing. Excuse me. Let's see. There was one Christmas, my two brothers both wanted laser tag. And I forgot to put laser tag on my Christmas list, thinking my mom would know, because I knew about Santa at that point. And I just figured she'd get laser tag for all three of us, because why would she get laser tag for two and not for me? Sure enough, Christmas morning came around and I didn't get laser tag, but my brothers John and Chris did. And I was like, what? I didn't? My mom was like, if it's not on the list, I don't know you want it, so put it on the list. We used to sit and look through the old Toys R Us, the little catalogs you'd get in the Sunday newspaper. There goes my cat named Teddy, probably because I always wanted a toy, Teddy Ruxpin. And we'd look through the old Toys R Us catalog. I'm good, Melissa. How are you? Do you remember looking through the Toys R Us catalog and putting together your Christmas list, Melissa? Guys, excuse me, my nose is running. I don't know why, and I don't have a tissue here. Okay, there's a fat cat on the desk. What's your best Christmas memory? I remember Christmas morning in the 80s, I was making Shrinky Dinks. You guys remember Shrinky Dinks? I think those toys came back actually. They were like several years in a row. I got a Light Bright. Light Bright was such a fun toy, man. I loved Light Bright. KB, yep. Light Bright was a fun toy. Melissa, let me get a card for you. I'm using the Wizard's Tarot tonight. What does Melissa need to know? I started coming back on a regular basis, Melissa. I took off Wednesday because I wanted to watch the lighting of the Rockefeller tree. And then Friday I got wrapped up cleaning and decorating, so I forgot to go online. I forgot to go live, but I was on last night. All right, so Melissa, you got the Knight of Wands. Something coming in quick, passionate, fiery. You know the fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some offers coming to you. It's coming in quick, hot and heavy. Knight of Wands, younger person as well. Could be a relationship too, if you're single. Like a relationship offer. Knight of Wands, good card to get. It's good to see you, my friend. You ready for the holiday? When I was growing up in Queens, New York City, there was again, it wasn't really a mall, but there was a store called TSS. I think it stood for Times Square Shopping. TSS eventually became Caldor, and then it became Kmart, I believe. But we used to love going to TSS. It was like one of those everything department stores. They always had hot dog carts right outside the store with fresh, with those soft pretzels. Hang in there, Melissa. If I could do it, you could do it. I'm telling you, it's the craziest thing. Like, I'm late on my rent, but somehow my rent was paid in November. Somehow, my electric was paid. Somehow I have food in the house, and I don't want to speak that I can't get a job, but in the reality, the reality we live in, I'm getting rejections nonstop for jobs I'm overqualified for. And I think it's just a real test of mindset. I don't believe anymore that you have to work and sacrifice your time in order to be provided for. And it's almost like right now, my soul is putting me through a test, putting me through the ringer. Do you really believe this? Is this stuff real? I'm going to tell you what I'm reading. The Law of Attraction by Esther and Jerry Hicks. So what I've started doing is I've started meditating, like the traditional meditation where I just kind of quiet my mind, close my eyes. I keep the cats in the bedroom. I sit on my couch and I start counting down from 300. A lot of times I fall asleep, but that's okay. Because when you're in that in-between state, that very sleepy, they call that the alpha state. That's the state that you really impress your subconscious. So I've been starting my morning with just the meditation. And then at some other point in the day, you used to have a cat? Oh, I have 2 cats. Please don't say anything bad about cats on here. I don't have to remove you. I love cats. Don't say anything crazy about cats. And so at another point in the day, I do what they call deliberate creation. So I'll put on some frequency music with my earphones. I'll lay down, I'll sit on the couch, and I'll just sort of let my mind wander about the things I want. Basically, I'll let my imagination create the world and the life I want to live. So that's really what I've been doing. And my number one priority, Melissa, it sounds crazy, it sounds selfish, but my number one priority every day is what can I do today to have the best day ever? What can I do today to have the most fun? What can I do today? Like crazy, like things are happening, Yesterday, my brother needed help with something. I have a brother that's starting a little pizza business, and he needed some help cleaning up and organizing. So I did that for him. He bought me lunch. People have been buying readings from me. I'm still having a sale, $10 for 9 cards. And how I'm doing it is I do a filming of the reading, like the cards. I upload the video to YouTube, and then I email the person the private YouTube link, and then they have access to that video for 30 days. So that's just 9 cards for just $10. But my brother brought me Burger King, so like bills are getting paid, miracles are happening. A friend of mine I used to work with sent me a package with a bunch of stuff for the cats because my little cat Stormy turned a year old on November 30th and I didn't have anything to give her. So my friend sent me some cat food. She sent me a bunch of toys for them. And then 2 of my nieces surprised me with a Christmas tree and a bunch of decorations. It should get here this Thursday, Wednesday or Thursday. And I'm not asking people for those things. They're just coming to me. And it's all because, as Abraham Hicks, that's who Esther Hicks channels. Esther channels a being called Abraham, which I think it's actually just a higher level of her consciousness. Abraham says your number one goal is to be happy and feel good in the moment. And it's basically to, when you're feeling good about life, when you're feeling happy and peaceful and good, that's the receptive mode. When you're feeling anxious, you're stopping it. And so, as crazy as it sounds, but the thing is though, Melissa, at any given moment, the universe can bring me hundreds of tarot clients. At any given moment, the universe can have my YouTube channel go viral. But that stuff is not happening. No matter how much effort I put into it, with joy, it doesn't seem to be happening right now. At any given moment, I could have gotten any one of those 100 jobs I applied for, but none of them opened up for me. I'm willing to go back and do a call center job. I'm willing to do that. But for some reason, it's not happening. So it's not me. Like I'm telling the universe, give me my old job back. Give me a call center job. Give me something steady. Send me tarot clients. But those things aren't happening. So is it my fault? Maybe it's really to learn the lesson that I just need to feel good and send that frequency to the universe that I'm feeling good, I'm feeling happy. Send me more of this stuff that I need to make me feel good and happy. Help me pay the rent miraculously. I had a yard sale in Mom's house. I know it's tough. Try not to say only made $90. It's very tough though. Like if I get a reading for just $10, in my heart, I try to celebrate that $10 like I just earned $100. But I think a lot of us are going through this right now. And I think the reason why the call center job is not opening up is because, mark my words, you guys know I'm a psychic. I really believe by 2026, millions of people that do call center work are going to be laid off because AI has come so far. If a company could spend a third of what they're spending on thousands of employees and have AI programs do the customer service work, they're going to do that. The corporate world doesn't care about people. The corporate world cares about the dollar, the almighty dollar. That's the perversion of money. The corporate world is crumbling. The corporate structure, the governments around the world, everything's crumbling. It's all changing. And so that's got, so with that in mind, I just think, okay, universe, I'm doing what I can. I'm applying for jobs. I'm meditating. I'm putting myself back out there on social media, posting videos, engaging with people, going live. At this point, it's like it's up to my higher self. It's up to God. It's up to whoever's out there. You have to bring me the clients. You have to bring me the job. You have to do something for me because I can't make it happen on my own no matter how hard I try. And so with that in mind, I just say, okay, I'm just going to go to sleep feeling good. I'm going to wake up feeling good. I'm going to work on my mindset because everything I need is within me anyway. And if I talk about this stuff, I have to live it, right? So that's just a little bit about what I'm going through. And what I'm not going through, but what I'm learning, what I'm working through. But you're going to be okay, Melissa. Miracles are happening. Remember, the Knight of Wands, the Knights bring offers. So that Knight of Wands, the wands symbolize your job, your daily job, how you earn money. So keep in mind, somebody might come to you with a job offer. Melissa, how about this? Since you've been you've been a follower for a while. I'd like to offer you a Christmas gift. Email me at joey at joeysmagictarot.com so that I have your email address. And then tomorrow, within 24 hours, I'll do a reading for you, 9-card reading. I'll send you the link to the YouTube video. And all I ask in exchange is if the reading resonates with you, leave a comment under the video with how it resonated, what it meant to you, what made sense, what clicked, because I want to start collecting those as reviews. I'm going to put together a slideshow of all those reviews. So far, I have 2 readings I've done. So again, email me, Joey at joeysmagictarot. I'll do the reading for you for free. I just ask you to come back to the video and then put the comment under there. I'll take a screenshot of the comment and I'll start collecting those. And then just let me know, do you just want a general reading, a love reading, a money reading, career reading? But I'll pull the, and like I said, so what happened, I'll email you a link to the private YouTube video, so you'll be the only one that has access to the video. And then I'll keep that link up there for 30 days, so you can go back and watch the video again if you need to. And I'll do that for you just to say Merry Christmas, my friend. Actually, I should do that for a lot of my regulars. That way I can accumulate the reviews. And then I'll probably use the traditional Rider-Waite tarot, unless tomorrow I feel inspired to use something else. But I'll probably use the traditional tarot. I did a reading for someone that I knew from Bible school back in 2000, 2003. She was in my class. So I guess her views have changed a little bit like mine. And she didn't give me anything. She just wanted a general reading. So I knew nothing about what her life is up to right now. Can I tell you, when you see her review, I was blown away about how much I picked up on. The number 8, I picked up on travel. I picked up on relationship. I picked up on career. I picked up on how she needs to stand true and be herself and be more vocal about what she wants in life, not what other people want. I even impressed myself, to be honest with you. For real, I was impressed myself. You're welcome. I'm happy to do it. It gives me something to do tomorrow. Oh, you want something cool? You know how I talk about Deborah Silverman a lot, the lady that wrote the book, I Don't Believe in Astrology, which is all about astrology, which I have to get back to reading. I'm so bad about being consistent with reading books. I'll start them and stop them, start them and stop them. Her school had a thing on Facebook, I think, where you can apply to be, get a free reading from one of her students that's learning astrology. So I did this like 2-3 months ago. And the appointment is actually on Tuesday, the 9th. So one of her students is going to do a full astrology reading for me, 30-minute reading on the 9th. Isn't that so exciting? I can't wait to see. I want to know 2 things. Why do I not have love? And when is the money coming in? That's all I want to know. Oh, yeah, and what should I do as far as a career? Catella Poppy, how are you? Welcome in. Yeah, look her up, Deborah Silverman Astrology. She's on Facebook, Instagram. I think she might not be on TikTok, but I know she's on Facebook and Instagram. And next time she posts something like that, apply to be one of those free readings. I think the person doing my readings in Australia, actually. But yeah, so I gave her my information like 2 months ago. And we're finally doing the reading on the 9th. So I'm really, really excited about that. That's something I manifested. I've been wanting a full astrology reading for months and months. And that's something I manifested. You know what I mean? You're Vishali? Vishali, have we talked before? Or are you a new subscriber? I recognize the name Vishali. Vishali, just tell me your age again. How old are you? Oh, yeah, I remember talking to you. Yeah, I'll pull a card for you. Oh, wait. Yeah, Melissa, I did your card already. Okay, Vishali, remind me of your age. 27, okay. I'm using the Wizard's Tarot tonight. The Wizard's Tarot. Can you guys see me okay? Because I feel like it's a little dark in here, but I think the lighting is okay. Whoever that is, hi, hello. If you're 10 years old, I'm going to remove you. This live is not for anybody under 18, so goodbye. Steak and chips, you're 67? You're older than me. Okay, so this card is for Vishali. What does Vishali need to know? Let's do it a little interactive. Okay, Vishali, you tell me, top, middle, or bottom? Where should I pull your card from? Top, middle, or bottom? What's the weather like in India at this time of the year? Middle, okay. Oh, Vishali, you may have a new relationship or a new job, some brand new beginning, Ace of Cups. This is all about new emotional beginnings. This is all about, this could be a relationship. This could be a new job, a new beginning in life. Remember, the cups symbolize the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But a lot of times, the Ace of Cups is one of the most positive cards for a relationship offer and a new relationship that will be emotionally fulfilling for you. How exciting is that? Oh shoot, I just dropped all these cards. So if there's a guy in your life, he might be making an offer, a romantic offer. It could be a new romantic beginning. 10 Celsius, what's that in Fahrenheit? I'm in America, we use Fahrenheit. Oh, I don't know. I'm not going that deep into it, just that it's, well, the aces symbolize a new beginning. So it could be a renewal of an old relationship where the person is changed, or it could be a whole brand new beginning. Just be open and willing to new love coming in. It's chilly. So be, be on the lookout. You're welcome. Okay, who else wants a free card reading? Steak and chips, you want a free card reading? 7:21 a.m., it's 7:51 p.m. here. I'm in America Central Time, U.S. Central. My mustache has really come in. I hate that it's got this little separation here, but what can I do? It's just the way my body is. Well, I'm in the deep south in Alabama, so I'm in one of the warmer states. It's like in the 40s right now and rainy, not very cold. I'm from New York, so I'm used to really frigid weather. But it's probably in the mid 40s right now. It's chilly, but it's not freezing. I wish it was colder. Okay, let's hope we get some more people on here. I want to be on here for at least another hour or so. Keep building community. I have my chili heating up for dinner. I need to find a good movie to watch or something. You hate winter? Or I love winter. I just don't like the snow. I love cold weather, but I hate the snow. You had already shared it with your contacts? What part of India are you from? Man, this card really took a beating. Oh, you did? Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you for helping the channel grow. Central part of India? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Say hello. Who else is here with us? I have Vishali, Melissa. Who else is on here? Who else wants to chat and pull some tarot cards? Take care, Vishali. Have a nice day. Who else would like a free card reading? Late for the office? Oh, you better hurry up. Don't be late for the office. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angel voices. No, that's not what I want. Let's get some oracle cards here from the Akashic deck. It says wisdom. You've been here before and you know what to do, yet you fear disappointing others. The wise choice may not be the popular choice, but choose for the highest good in this situation. All right, quiet night tonight. It is Sunday. I'll give it some more time, maybe another 30 minutes or so. See if anybody else joins. Okay, this card says have faith. It's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay. Yet you must do exactly that. Because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you never imagined were possible. This one says resolution. Whatever it is that you've been struggling with is about to be resolved. That's what I want to hear. Remember that resolutions don't always happen in the way we hear or the way we hope or want. But being able to move forward and start fresh always brings relief. Fresh starts coming in, guys. I'll just start pulling some cards here, just speaking the truth of these cards. Expand. This one says you're being asked to expand. You live in a huge world with endless possibilities, and staying safe in the known is no longer working for you. It's time to make your world just a little bit bigger. It's time to imagine the possibilities and go for them. Expand your consciousness, expand your mind, expand your belief system, expand your faith, expand this life you're living. Welcome in the grandness of life. Angels we have heard on high. Authenticity. Be your divine self at all times. You weren't designed to fit in. Break away from expectations and fully express yourself in your own unique way, and you'll be a magnet for success. There you go, guys. Be authentically you. There's only one you. You're the best you that you can be. And you came here to be you. You didn't come here to be anybody else. So be the you that you designed before you even came into this life, and be 100% who you are. Hi there, welcome in. Who else is here with us? I'm just reading some oracle cards. Seeing if anybody comes in that wants a reading, a tarot reading. I'm offering a free 1-card reading in exchange for liking the live and subscribing to my channel. Help me get to 500, guys. Help me get to 500. Okay, this one says stuck in lack. You have all the resources you need to carry you through, whether it's financial, emotional, or physical limitations that you think you have. It is only ego-based fears taking over. Rein them in and don't give up. You have all the resources you need to carry you through. Stuck in lack. If you're stuck in a lack mindset and you're constantly focused on what you don't have, you're telling the universe to give you more of what you don't want. Focus only on the end results, only on the money coming in. Focus only on the job coming in. Focus only on the bills being paid. Don't focus on how you don't have all those things. Focus on being in a love relationship and what it would be like to be in a love relationship with your dream partner. Warrior spirit. Relentless commitment to challenges approaches life as a personal battle, here to master your forceful nature. It says relentless commitment to challenges approach life as a personal battle, here to master your forceful nature. You have that warrior spirit. You did not come here to be weak and small. You are a divine soul having the earthly experience, and you've lived many lives before. You've done this before. You could do it again. Okay, this one says step back. It says step back. You're being asked to step back from where your life is in order to gain perspective. Take a step back from your life. You're overwhelmed right now. When you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Span out and view your life from a distance so you can get the perspective needed. So take a step back. You're too close to the situation and try to see things from a different perspective, from a higher perspective. Is anybody else on here with us? Who else is on here with us? Da, 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 da. Yeah, Lord, we greet thee, appearing. Da, da, da. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Da, da. Who else would like a free one-card tarot reading? Let me know, guys. Let me know. Oh, come let us. Welcome in. Who else is here with me? I've just been going through reading some oracle cards from the Akashic Records deck. Welcome in. Say hi. Where you from? Who else wants a free reading? Give me a second. I'm just going to share this video real quick. Welcome in. Who else is here with me? Say hello. Who else wants a free one-card reading? Tonight I'm using the Wizard's Tarot. The Wizard's Tarot. Who's this now? Oh, I love this song, In the Bleak Midwinter. It's such a melancholy Christmas song. I love it. Who else is on here? Say hello. Who wants a free one-card reading? All right, I'll keep reading through those cards then, the Akasha cards. It says that there's 3 people on here with me. Who else is on here? In the Bleak Midwinter. All right, let's get some more Akasha cards. I'll just keep reading these cards out. If anybody's on here that's listening, and the card makes sense, then claim it for your own. All right, what's another card here? Let's see, what's another message? Protect. It says you're being asked to protect yourself and your energy. It's okay to want to give to others, which you do effortlessly. It's important, though, that you set healthy boundaries with your energy before doing so. Now is the time to get some protection in place. Protect yourself. You can give, but make sure you're not giving too much. Make sure you're not putting yourself in situations where you're going to mess with your own energy, where you're going to bring negative energy to yourself. Oops, I'll shut my magic wand. All right, let's see. What other cards are there? Soul's Whisper. It says your soul is whispering its deepest desires and truths to you. In the quiet moments, listen closely. It's guiding you towards your authentic path. In times of meditation, where's your soul leading you? What is your soul leading you to do? You are divinely guided. You have a whole spirit team that's working with you and for you. You are not alone. You're here for a reason. You're on earth for a reason. I'll probably stay on here for another 15 minutes or so. I'll give it a full hour. I see 3 people here, but no one's chatting, so maybe I should do a collective tarot reading, see what cards come out. If you happen to watch this after the live, maybe this reading is for you. You never know. Let's see. Anybody want to talk about past lives and reincarnation? That's my favorite topic lately. I had visions of 3 past lives. I keep meditating recently to try to see more of my past lives, try to figure out what I've done before on this planet. It's kind of hard for me to meditate though, and get anything in the way of past lives and whatnot. Okay, I got actually the Magician card fill out. So some of us are feeling our own power, stepping into our power, where we've mastered the 4 elements. We've mastered the earth signs, the water signs, the air signs, and we've mastered the fire signs. With the mastery of the 4 elements now, we can bring all 4 elements together and manifest and create, like a magician, the life of our dreams. So this is really powerful magician energy. It's the kind of energy that says, I can have, do, or be anything I want on this planet. So you're not limited. You are manifesting the life of your dreams. And that's also one of the 22 major arcana. So this is a major spiritual life lesson that'll always be in the background of your life until you learn it. Basically learning that you have the magic within. You also have the High Priestess energy. This is a divine counterpart to the Hierophant. This is the feminine energy, divine feminine. She's someone that follows her intuition. She has the spiritual knowledge that goes back, ancient knowledge, many lifetimes. She's a spiritual leader. She's a spiritual teacher. She's kind of like that hippie chick that's into crystals and whatnot. She's someone that is a psychic and a medium. So if you're getting this card, it's saying use your magic, tap into your spiritual guidance, and step into that High Priestess energy, because you're being called to lead others as they awaken in the new world. I just follow my gut here and say what I feel like I need to say. By following that, you're coming to a 6 of Wands. This is public recognition at work, public recognition with your spiritual work. This is people celebrating you. The Wands are the fire energy. They symbolize Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You're a student that's done the work. You're going to get the public recognition with that work, and people are going to celebrate you. 6 of Wands in a relationship is also the kind of relationship where the friends and family in your life, they really like that you're with this person and they celebrate the relationship. 6 of Wands in career shows that you've done the hard work and now you're being rewarded and you're being celebrated at your job. Now below that Magician is the Knight of Cups. Somebody has a knight in shining armor coming to their life, a romantic offer. The Knights bring offers to us. This is somebody that could be under 30, or maybe they're over 30, but they're not exactly at the king level yet. They're not mature at a queen or a king level. So they're youthful spirit, but the Knight is somebody that's learning how to balance his emotions. He's not there yet, but he's been through a lot emotionally, and he's coming to you with an emotional offer, usually an offer of love. The cups also symbolize the water signs. Hey there, Amoy. The cups also symbolize the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So keep that in mind. That may be a love coming into your life, and he might be a water sign, or she might be a water sign. That's below the Magician. Below the High Priestess, you also have the Four of Swords. Don't overthink. The swords symbolize the air signs, which is the Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. The Four of Swords is saying you've done a lot, and now you need to rest your mind. Build a solid foundation with your thoughts. Don't let your thoughts overtake you. Take a rest when you're feeling overwhelmed. And this is below the High Priestess. So when you have an awakening and you are spiritually minded, it can get overwhelming. You want to do so much in the world, but you feel limited. If you're feeling overwhelmed with your awakening, if you're feeling overwhelmed with what should I do in life, where should I go, who am I, why am I here, this card is saying just take a rest, lay down for a little bit, rest your mind, and just meditate, pray, talk to your spirit guides, and just know that you're being divinely guided. Everything is working out in your favor. You can't get it wrong. You can't mess this life up. No matter what, once we transition, we're celebrated. To complete a human life is a celebration. Now below that Six of Wands is the Ten of Wands. You are going to get the public recognition at work, but it's going to be a lot of work. You know, you are going to get that public recognition, but, oh, hey, Kathy, how are you? But the Ten of Wands is showing that, yeah, you have that seasoned energy, but heavy is the head that wears the crown. So all those wands, it's a lot of work you're taking on, but you are going to be praised and you are going to get the recognition for that work. Just keep your head down, keep doing the work, and know that when you come to the 10, you're completing a cycle. This could be completing a cycle of overworking. Maybe it's about time that you retire. Maybe you're looking at a career change. Maybe you've done all you could do in this chosen career. You've had the Six of Wands. I just dropped the card. The public recognition. But maybe now it's time to take a break, to rest your mind, to rest your body, to rest from working so hard, and just let the goodness flow in because you've done the work already. Right before that, I got the Six of Wands, so those two cards go together, but I dropped the card. Let me see if I can get it. Let me see if I can get it with this cat toy. Oh, I did. I did get it. So Six of Wands, public recognition, Ten of Wands. Now, if this is a relationship, in reference to a relationship, it's showing that you've done a lot of work to keep the relationship going. Maybe it's time to let it go. Also, it's showing that you're tired, you're overworked by putting in the effort for the relationship. But by putting in the effort, you can come to the Six of Wands. It could be a relationship that started out great, but now it's kind of fizzled out. I'm just doing a collective reading right now. Okay, now below the Magician and below the Knight of Cups is the Hangman. Try to look at your current situation from a different perspective. Why am I here? Why is my life going in this direction? What is my soul wanting me to learn? Why am I here? Why am I dealing with this? Guys, give me a second. I just dropped the card. I keep dropping these cards all night. So this card is saying, look at your current situation and ask your spirit team, why am I dealing with this? What's the lesson for me to learn? Why am I in this place? What's the purpose of me being in this place? Whether it's a job, whether it's you live in a particular state, whether you're in a time of isolation, whether you've lost your job, whether you've had this spiritual awakening but you don't know what to do. Why are you in this position? What does your soul want you to learn? Try to see it from a different perspective. So yeah, Hangman energy is all about being that waiting period to see what's the next step. Oh, good, I'm glad. Really eager to retire. Yeah, my brother that's a nurse is actually opening up a little coffee shop cafe in Pennsylvania. He's 61 now. I don't know how much longer he's going to be an RN. But I think he's feeling the itch to leave the medical career. He's been a nurse since 1992, I think, around there. Okay, now below the High Priestess and below the Four of Swords is the Ace of Swords. So you've had this spiritual awakening. You're following your intuition. You're tapping into that divine feminine High Priestess energy. But you're being guided to rest your mind. While you rest your mind, you're going to get a creative new idea. This could also symbolize going back to school, possibly. The swords symbolize the air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This could be somebody coming to you with some news, a new creative mindset, possibly. This could also symbolize learning, maybe learning something new, switching careers, retiring, things like that, and then maybe taking your mind and starting something new and fresh with all the energy of a young person starting a new career. Maybe in your retirement, doing something new. So the Page of Swords is bringing you some new information, a creative new mindset, possibly a new idea. Oh, really? Yeah, he's around your age, right? Look at that. So below the Six of Wands and below the Ten of Wands is the Two of Pentacles. The Pentacles are the Earth signs. Aries, not Aries, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Now, she's on that pad, so she's balanced. Because, if you're on a lily pad like that, you have to be balanced or you'll go right through it. But she's sitting there, she's balanced, she's harmonious, she's learning how to balance her finances. She's learning how to balance the earth energy by not giving too much of her energy to make, it's like that. I get the sense that this card is not about the grind. It's not about working 100 hours a week to become a millionaire. She's learning that if she's balanced and harmonious with her energy, if she's in the receptive mode, which is feeling happy, that's the receptive mode for the universe. It's just feeling good and feeling happy. If she's getting alone and meditating, everything she needs is going to be provided for her because she's finding that balance. She's finding the balance by doing something she loves and then being rewarded for it financially. So going from the public recognition to the overworked to now the balance and harmony, to know that everything you need will be provided for you if you rest your mind, if you find that balance. Hi there, welcome in. Okay, now below the Magician, the Knight of Cups, and the Hangman is the Fool. Someone's going to be taking a chance soon. Someone is ready for a big change in life, and they're going to jump off that cliff, figuratively, and take that leap of faith. You have your little spirit guide there, your little doggy. You have your little stick with the little satchel there, and you're ready to take a big chance on yourself. This is the first card in the Major Arcana, and this is the card all about not listening to the naysayers, not listening to the negative Nancy's in your life, not listening to the doom and gloom people, but knowing that we live in an abundant, rich world. The planet's been going for a long time. It's not going to stop tomorrow. But your life is a drop in the bucket on this planet. Make the best of it. Go for those big dreams. Take chances on yourself. Believe in yourself and know that you're being divinely guided to take that big chance. This is the beginning of the hero's journey. I just got a major deja vu. Now below High Priestess, below Four of Swords, below Page of Swords is the Five of Cups. I think this is really just symbolic of this time of the year. A lot of melancholy comes out. This time of the year, we're a little sad. This time of the year, things change. For some reason, this time of the year, there's always change that comes in at the end of the year, going to the new year. I think a lot of people look back, because there's a lot of swords in this column here, Four of Swords, Page of Swords. You could possibly be looking back at the past year, and maybe you're not happy with what you've done, what you haven't done. Maybe you're feeling emotional, maybe you're feeling overwhelmed. But remember, we go through the emotions for a reason. Feel the feelings and then let them go. Feel the negative feelings, feel the down, the depressed feelings, the melancholy, and then just know that it's all for a reason, that you are divinely guided, that things are working out for you. Hang on one second. And you can handle it. And so with the Five of Cups, I think it's more or less just about the melancholy that comes up at this time of the year. And it's okay to feel that way. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel bummed out. It's okay to feel those feelings, because the way you transmute the negative emotions is to feel them. And so whatever's weighing on your mind, feel the feelings and then just choose to let it go. And remember, the cups represent the water signs: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The last card I have is the Chariot card. This is the card of travel, changing careers, moving locations, moving homes. This is also a card of victory, they say. You're in the chariot, you're protected, you have those dragons pulling the cart for you. Now we see that there's two dragons, there's two sphinxes, there's two, two cats. And I think the Chariot is a card that's saying, you can go here, you can go there. The fork in the road is up to you. Either way, whichever path you choose will be divinely orchestrated. Either way, whichever path you choose will work out in your favor because you have the victory. The Chariot card is a card of victory, but it's also a card of going in a whole new direction and going in that new direction with speed, with faith, with accuracy, and knowing that you're divinely led and guided. Hi there, welcome in. Who else is here with us? I'm just doing a collective reading right now, guys. Looks like there's 5 people here. Whoever's on here, say hello. Let me know your name, where you're from, what's your zodiac sign. Let me know if anything I'm saying is resonating with you. Like I said, I'm just doing a collective reading. Quiet night tonight. When I wrap up, I'm gonna go have my chili and try to watch something fun. I feel the 5 of Cups. I feel happy and I feel peaceful, but you know, I gotta admit, I really thought I was gonna meet somebody at this time of the year. No worries. And you know, I'm single, so for me, it's something I gotta work through, but yeah, it's a little hard for me. I had 2 dreams last night about my ex. 2, back to back. What was that about? What was that about? Yeah, I feel the 5 of Cups right now. It gets a little lonely, you know, a little boring sometimes with nothing to do and nobody to do it with. But I know it's all part of the plan. It's all part of my story. You know, it's just one of those times that I have to go through, one of those cycles. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Look at that. That's amazing. So confirmation. Yeah, one of my dreams, my ex was there, and when I went to take a shower, he had dismantled the whole shower, so I couldn't shower, and I didn't have to put it back together. And then he wanted to go somewhere, but I kept falling asleep, and I missed the opportunity to go with him. And then I was climbing a ladder, and I fell off a ladder, like in a tall library kind of thing. You know, the libraries have ladders. I fell, and these 2 rich ladies, where they had like country club kind of ladies, and they let me fall and they didn't even ask me how I was doing. And I got up and I ran after them and I started blasting them. And I said, I get that I'm poor, but I'm a human being. You didn't even ask me if I was okay. And then they gave me money. They gave me some money because they felt bad. Weird dreams. But here's what I've been doing consistently. If I'm getting a little sleepy, you know, of course, I'll put my phone down, put on some kind of background music, like some relaxing music on the TV, maybe affirmations or the sound of rain, something like that. And before I go to bed, I'll just lay in bed and I'll just out loud give thanks for the day and just go to bed with a smile on my face. And that's really changed my life. Looking back years ago, I used to go to bed and watch the most sad and depressing things. No wonder why I was always depressed and sad. I was going to bed and filling my consciousness with all kinds of darkness. You know, people dying, sad stories of kids being abused, you know, all that horrible stuff that is all over social media. I stopped doing that. So I'll watch like a comedy before I go to bed. I'll watch a couple of lighthearted videos on TikTok or YouTube or whatever. You know, I've been watching this competitive eater. Her name is Katina. Her page is Katina Eats Kilos. And then what I'll do is I'll wait. I'll actually shut everything down before I'm really tired, before I'm like passing out. That way I'm still awake. So for a few minutes as I'm laying there, I'm awake, but I'm just giving thanks for the previous day. You know, I'm just thanking the universe, thanking God. Hi there, have you been to my lives before? Tell me your name, your age, your zodiac sign, and where you're from in the world. I'll pull a card for you. And also make sure you hit a like on the video and subscribe to my page. Help me grow the channel. Yeah, too dark. You know what I've been watching lately? I've been watching the comedy Superstore. I recently watched all of Roseanne. Nice to meet you, Rachel. Have you been to my lives before, or is this the first time? Okay, you already subscribed? Okay, I'll pull a card for you and I'll pull a card for Kathy as well. Also, guys, I'm offering 9-card readings for just $10. How I'm doing it is I film the reading, so I film the cards and my explanation of the cards, and then I email you a link to a private YouTube video that only you have access to, and then I keep the video up for 30 days. If you want to do that, just let me know. Okay. All right. You know what? I'll let you pick. Top, middle, or bottom? Kathy, you too. Top, middle, or bottom? Virgo. Virgo's earth sign. I have a lot of Virgo in my chart. Okay, King of Swords. Divine masculine. Clear with his words. He knows what he wants. He speaks his mind clearly. He goes for things. He can also be a little sharp with his tongue. The swords represent the air signs. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. King of Swords is basically the kind of person that doesn't mince words. He gets right to the point. He's very clear-headed, clear-minded. Also, he's a very studious person. Very not nerdy energy, but like a type A personality, like a real go-getter, and an intelligent person, a reader. You know, someone that's always studying something, that's always reading a book. This could be a male energy around you. This could be an energy that you're tapping into right now, Rachel, like King of Swords, where you're just very strong with your words, strong with your mind. You don't mince words. You don't let people take advantage of you. You know what you want and you speak it clearly. All right, and then Kathy. Oh, Kathy, you have Ace of Cups. This card's been coming out a lot the past few days. Ace of Cups, a new beginning. I'm not sure if you're married, Kathy. I think you're married, or maybe you're divorced. But Ace of Cups is a new beginning. You know, the cups are, again, the water signs. Oh, really? Oh, tell me how, Rich. I'd love to hear how. So, Kathy, this is a new emotional beginning. Again, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This could be an emotional offer, Kathy, a relationship offer, maybe a new job offer. You know, maybe something that's being offered to you that's going to bring a lot of emotional fulfillment. And it's a new beginning emotionally for you, Kathy. Oh, that's right. You're widowed, because I think you told me that before. Yeah, so the Ace of Cups keeps coming out. I wonder if that new beginning is because we're going into a new year. Maybe there's like lots of new beginnings happening. All right, between the likes and the people on here, it says 1 and then 11. So 111, that's a good number. Will you guys be around tomorrow? No relationships, not into it? Will you guys be around tomorrow? I'll be on tomorrow at about 7:30 Central. And the kings move outwardly and the queens are all intuitively. So the kings take outward action and the queens move from a place of nurturing. So the king energy is saying, you know, speak your mind. You're welcome. I'm going to hop off here, guys. I did an hour, a little more than an hour. I usually try to do an hour, a little more than an hour. Okay, no problem. But I'm going to hop off here. I'm going to go eat some chili and just try to enjoy the evening. Not try, enjoy the evening, watch a funny show or something. See what the cats are up to. I have 2 little kitty cats. But I started coming back on a regular basis, Kathy. So, you know, I come on here every night. I took November off. I had to really regroup and figure out what I wanted in life. And right on cue, here comes Teddy Bear. Here comes my fat cat. Blonde Poison. Hi there. Sorry, I don't do yes and no questions like that. But I'll pull a card for you. Make sure you like my live and subscribe, and I'll pull a card for you before I go. Blonde Poison, just tell me your name, your age, your zodiac sign, and where you're from in the world. And I'll pull a card for you before I hop off here tonight. Good night, my friends, but I'm going to pull one more card for Blonde Poison if they want one. Oh, yeah, sure thing, Amoy. All right, so... Oh, Amoy, you got the Gemini card. The Lovers. This is about finding harmony and balance with your soul, your higher self. This is about making decisions from the heart. This is not really the card of love, but this is the card of getting to know you, falling in love with yourself, following that spirit, following your spirit guide, following your heart, and making decisions from the heart. I'm saying, because we talked about career a lot, this is like what you were saying. Trusting that the career you feel in your heart is what you should be doing. Make that choice for yourself. Don't just do the job that pays the bills, but trust the universe that, you know, you're making decisions for yourself. You're saying, I want to work in this field because I feel called to it, because I love it, and it'll bring you the most happiness, peace, and joy. So this is a card about making that decision, making decisions from the heart, and choosing what you want in life because you want it. All right, Blonde Poison, you have a minute. If you don't get to me in a minute, I'm going to hop off here. Also, that's the Gemini card. And that's an air card. Whoever was on here with me, thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscribe. The channel is growing. Things are working out for us. Yeah, I'll be live tomorrow, same time, around 7:30 Central. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna hop off here, go eat my chili, hang out with the little kitty cats, and enjoy this beautiful Sunday evening. Good night, my friends. Remember, guys, we have the magic within. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Bye.